I told the guy, quit tugging on my dick. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you for joining the premier Geek Talk podcast, O.Z and the Freak Talk Geek. I'm O.Z.
And I'm the Freak. And today's redemption episode is episode 1 of Foot and Mouth, the redemption.
All right, fine. Fair enough.
There's some deep cuts here.
Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I get to do this with my best friend and never a roommate, the Freak.
That's me.
That's you.
I was waiting to see if anybody else was going to step up.
No.
Nope, we're good. We are good.
I'm a little bit, I've become a bit antisocial. Not only are you my best friend, you're my only friend.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like people.
Finger hearts. Well, I mean, how do you think I feel, dude? So I'm literally a walking conundrum. I am an absolute social butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk to anybody if they're willing to give me time of day, and I will just talk their fucking ears off, you know?
Right.
But deep down inside, I'm a misanthropist. And if you don't know what a misanthropist is, it's a person who hates people pretty much. We don't like people.
Well, I think, Bud, that perhaps you're just a fake Slytherin, but you're actually a Gryffindor.
I know.
I tried to do the same thing too. I put on this like gruff facade, just to, I don't know why. And then I wind up being like, I'm lonely.
Deep down inside, we're beefy sweethearts, and we're all emotional inside.
Yeah, Bud. But I don't know. Like, I could have used a lot more friends, and I'm disappointed in myself that I let some go.
Yeah.
But I'm reaching out, trying to gain more friendship. But like here in my current situation out here, I'm not really around anybody with my similar interest or even my similar age.
Yeah. You know, and that's one of the things, dude, I've learned, like, straight up, you know, is growing up, I had friends galore. I always had someplace I could be, hanging out with my friends, my homies, chilling and doing whatever, you know. And as we all kind of grow up, we all kind of start separating, we all start going our own ways and everything like that. And then the more you mature, the more you kind of grow up and everything, the more you start, you know, to weed it out and find out who your real true friends are.
Yes,
you know,
that's true.
You and me, we've gone, and we've come back together and everything like that. And it's like you know, we've kind of got this bond that just, you know, that you can't really break. And like, you know, I had some friends growing up, thought they were absolute best friends in my life. They ended up screwing me over. And who knows? You know, I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I would rather have 3 or 4, you know, really close people and friends in my life than have like 30 and 50 friends, you know, of just people. I'd rather have like the few close ones.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly.
No,
You know, and I do try to surround myself with people of similar interest and whatnot. And that kind of helps out too.
Yeah. I'm super fucking shy though. Like when it comes to like introducing myself to people. So like, I just like, okay. Perfect example. I live in a college town. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So with college town there's a lot of different things that people can do. And there's a lot of stuff here that really is, will play into my interests. As far as like board gaming and small breweries and collecting, and there is a geek culture population here. Hell, there's even monthly podcaster meetings that happens up here.
Yeah, did you ever go to that one?
It's tonight at 6.
So I'm gonna take that as a no.
No, unfortunately, no. I wasn't gonna make it in 9. The traffic is gnarly today. It's not Houston. She looks good. She looks good, man.
I always got to have my little microphone mascots.
Oh man, she works out great there, and she's gonna be perfect come Halloween.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
So you got the Marvel Legends bug.
Yeah, I've got the Marvel Legends bug. By the way, just for everybody out there who's like, what the fuck are they talking about? What's the topic? What's going on? We don't have a topic today.
No, our
We
poor
we just
planning bit us in the ass.
yeah, but I think it's also I think it's also great because like episode one, the very first episode we ever actually did, previously on X-Men, we just jumped right into it. You know, like we didn't introduce ourselves all that much. People are like, who the hell are these guys? We never actually had a real good introduction
Well, bro,
episode.
that was 14 episodes ago. You know that?
Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a bit.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
fine then let's do this as an introductory and just
There
have
you
a bit of
go.
a chat because
Yeah.
this is going to be a formatless format. You and
Hmm.
I, we catch up,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, as busy as our lives are, the most we get to catch up outside of texting is when we do actually do this podcast, either right before or right
Hmm.
afterwards.
Yeah. It used to be just like occasional weekly calls,
Mm-hmm.
and it morphed into weekly podcasts.
Yeah,
So we don't really get to do all the calls and everything. He's got his life, I've got my life. He's got his girl, I've got my girl. I've got my three cats and a dog because I don't have kids.
and I've got all of my kids and my grandbabies.
Yep,
So
yep. You got your kids, other people's kids. There's just a bunch of kids everywhere.
there's a bunch of kids everywhere, and trying to squeeze an hour or two of peace is I
It's
value it very,
complicated.
very
It's
much. So
complicated. I mean, it's complicated for me some days to do this, between work and just being exhausted.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it, bud. I get it.
Yep.
But okay, well, fine. All right. I'm OZ,
And I'm the freak. Sorry, I'm just
and
used to that.
I'm originally from New Orleans, and I was high schooled in Mississippi, adulted in Texas, and I now live in the northwest quarter of Arkansas. And uh, I'm a child of geekdom entirely, and never grew up.
And I think that's the best way to go, to be honest.
Yeah, man. But
And I'm the freak. Uh Ever since I was a kid, I had friends that called me a freak or freak much or FM. So and just kind of stuck. I've always just been the freak. I don't care. It's always been my whole thing is like it's us freaks that make a difference in the world and make
agreed.
things magical. And let's see, born in Texas, lived in Texas, raised in Texas, still in Texas. I have the word Texan tattooed down my leg.
Oh, Jesus
Probably,
Christ. Just like a
probably,
Texan.
yeah, yep. Probably gonna die in Texas, although hopefully not, because I would like to travel.
Yeah.
I did live, in Arizona for a stint and in Colorado, over in Durango. That was actually pretty badass. I went from like straight flat land and nothing going on with we have two pretty much seasons, which is really hot and then not so hot.
Not so hot.
That's pretty much it. At
Bro,
least down here where we're at, and the south area of Texas. You go in the Panhandle, you get snow. Down here, hopefully you can kind of like get the snow off the backs of cars and like smash it together and make a snowman that's like 4 or 5 inches.
you can
That's
keep
about
it in
it.
your freezer for a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, bud. Like, oh, man. I got seasons here. And
Yeah.
people up here are like, already, they're like, oh, it's so hot. Why is it so hot? I'm like, no, no.
They don't. Nah,
You don't
man.
have, no, you don't have to step outside and slice your air before you ingest it. Like,
Sometimes when we go outside, you feel like you need to take a shower and just turn right back around inside and just go take a shower because it's that
yep,
nasty.
yep.
See, down here we have a thing that some states don't have, and it's called humidity. And when you live near the coast, like I do, it's 100% humidity, which doesn't make sense because that to me just sounds like you're swimming.
Right, right. Oh, bro, I was born in humidity just outside the swamps of Louisiana.
Yeah.
So like I know, like believe me, I know humidity. Houston's not any better, but up here, oh
But
my
it's
god,
disappointing that you're from New Orleans and you don't know how to cook.
fuck you, dude. I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm
Try
forced to cook
harder.
now. You know, these past couple of years, I've been forced to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Um, shit, dude, I fucked up my red beans and rice again the other night.
Oh man.
I did. I don't know what I did wrong. They just weren't right. I'm just like,
Gonna make
damn
a
it.
coon ass cry.
It will, dude. I swear to God, man. I tried, and I was like, I was working. It was Father's Day.
Uh
Father's Day, I was like, I want to cook for Father's Day. I want to feed my kids, feed my girlfriend and her kids, and I wanted to provide dinner. And I
yeah.
cooked for hours on these beans. Made a pork roast, the beans, rice, and just like had it all like perfect. Made cornbread,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody loved it. Everybody
Yeah.
loved it. Everybody ate it, and everybody had seconds. And I was just like, ain't right. Something's not right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I did wrong.
See,
I
you
just
might taste the difference, but people from Arkansas, they might not know the difference.
no.
To
My
them, it's
girls,
yeah.
my girls knew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they were being nice. They were
How
being
how
polite.
how'd you cook the cornbread?
Oh, I just made Jiffy.
Oh.
I just made Jiffy.
Oh.
I like sweet cornbread, so I just made Jiffy.
But you didn't put any actual corn or jalapeno in there or anything?
No, I'm not Texan.
Oh man. Well, I
No,
mean,
no,
you technically are kind of.
no. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
No,
You
no,
you
sir.
spent enough time here.
I spent 19 years. No,
That's enough.
01 to 2020. 19 years. I'm not a Texan.
Hmm.
No, I am a
You're
geek of.
You're Texan by association. How about that?
I'm a geek of no shores.
Geek of no shores. Okay. All right. I'll accept that.
You know.
Just because it sounded cool.
Yeah, thank you. And plus, I don't have an accent at all from anywhere, from any of the places that I lived. So
Yeah.
yeah, unless I get around my family, then I'll start kicking in the accent.
See, I don't know if I have an accent or not. Do I have an accent? Do I have like? Is there anything southern about the way I talk?
No,
Okay.
no,
Good.
no,
I don't want the
no.
southern accent.
But sometimes when you get into that draw, no, you don't even talk like that. No.
Now, hey, real talk though. I'm one of those people that I adapt the accents of people I'm around.
I do too.
So like when I'm at work and I'm hanging out with all the Mexicans that don't really speak English, I start speaking that Tex-Mex, English.
Yeah.
When I go to the rodeo, you can hear that southern drawl come out.
Bro, I look when I was in high school, I used to talk a
Uh,
lot lower.
mm-hmm,
I used to I used to talk a lot lower, like this. So I don't
mm-hmm,
know if you can hear the difference now.
a little
But
bit.
I started hanging out with this guy at school, and he talked very nasally and very high.
Mm-hmm,
And so I started like mimicking him on
mm-hmm.
like to make fun of him. But then like eventually I got comfortable like speaking more through my nose. So
Yeah.
now I speak a lot higher and a lot nasally, and I freaking hate it. Especially when I hear the recordings of us, I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
But
dude,
no,
I'm in the same boat.
my natural is this high nasally
Mm-hmm.
voice, and I have to actually make an effort
See,
to.
and like I love to talk. I don't like the sound of my voice, especially because I don't hear the sound of my voice. It's kind of like an ADHD thing. Yeah, I tune
Right,
out my own fucking voice.
right.
But when I'm doing the editing for these shows, I'm sitting here and I gotta watch them because there's certain parts I got, when the ones that I have to do like the pictures for and stuff, I gotta sit here and watch and listen to it. And I'm just listening and I'm just like, fuck, my voice is annoying. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
maybe that's why we're not getting views.
Oh, maybe we need to change our voices,
Maybe
dude.
I need to get one of those voice changer things. I could do it too. I can get that. I can change each one of our voices differently because I can like splice them out separately.
Do like Kane, like when he was in WWE when he first started talking, he was like, "Suck it."
Was it Joe Bob or whatever from South Park? They're coming right for us. Oh
They're
no,
coming
it
right
was
for us.
yeah, it was Ned.
Ned.
Ned and his and Joe Bob.
No, Joe Bob wasn't the dude's
Shoot
name.
'em.
What was
Wasn't it
his
Joe
name?
Bob?
Oh gosh,
Or Jimbo. Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Yeah.
Uncle Jimbo was Uncle Jimbo, and Ned
Uh-huh.
was the guy with the voice modulator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, dude. You know
Joe
what?
Bob. I'm thinking of Joe Bob Briggs.
I honestly haven't watched South Park like with any kind of regularity since the
Mhm.
movie. Like,
Uh, I found them on streaming. I
mm-hmm.
think it was Hulu. And I just kind of started watching them. And I didn't know where I was at either. So I literally started from the very end and kept going backwards until I got to the season that I actually watched.
Oh my god, that's a weird way of doing it.
Oh, it was stupid and it didn't make sense, but it worked out.
But I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch like ever since with COVID, like with
Mm-hmm.
2020 and all that stuff. They were doing all these specials on it, and like now they're doing a thing
They
where
they did do a
Cartman's
COVID
skinny.
special.
Yeah, and like I haven't seen any of that stuff. Like I haven't seen Stan's dad's like weed farm and all that stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to check it out, but I'm just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like The
Yeah.
Simpsons. I gave up on The Simpsons like a long time ago.
Dude, I gave up on The Simpsons in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, I would say pretty much whenever late 90s, like when I started high school, pretty much, I was done with The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like, I think I still watched it in middle school because it was like the time frame when I got home from school and went dinner, Fox 26, it was around dinner time that it played. So we kind of watched it.
Right.
But once I got into high school, I was just like, nah, I'm done. We stopped.
Yeah. Like,
and then I started watching other cartoons like Family Guy and South Park and all this other crap.
well, see,
And it made you realize that that Simpsons just not that funny anymore.
No, I watched the shit out of the Family Guy. I watched the shit out of American Dad.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Pretty much anything Seth MacFarlane I watched the hell out of.
Yeah.
Futurama.
Oh yeah. Well, there we go.
I love Futurama.
I've seen all of Futurama.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and watched Futurama because we ran out of episodes of King of the Hill, and I was like, all right, well, let's watch.
Man, King of the Hill is great.
I love King of the Hill. I'm so glad it's coming back. I can't wait to see it, man.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
How?
It's
like
prequel,
one of the most important
prequel, a sequel series.
But one of the most important characters is no longer with us.
Luann?
Dale.
Okay.
Dale passed away.
Dale recorded half the season before he passed.
Really?
Yeah. So he's going to be in like the early episodes, and then he won't be in them anymore.
So yeah, he'll be in half. That's sad.
Yeah, but they're going to do it. I mean, that's just going to be more emotions for the show. Shit, it's going to ground it even more. I want to know. I want to know. I wonder if they're actually going to mention Luann being dead.
I don't know. I wonder if they're just going to like play him off or be like, "Oh yeah, they moved away," and they just don't mention him.
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope they just like special episodes, or something like, I don't know. But I hope not.
Is it? How much are they? Are they just coming back for like one season? That's it, or is it like
so far?
What are they doing? Okay.
Well, I think it's a planned series. So, Bobby is 21, and he is a sous chef or a line chef at some restaurant in Houston. I think it's either Houston or Austin.
So this is like 10 years in the future.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going straight after. Like, there's going to be the difference now. And it's going to be like how Hank and Peg are going to be like, they're empty nesters, and then like catch back up with the family, see what's going on in Arlen. Yeah, but they're aging up Bobby, and they're aging up everybody else.
I wonder if they're going to have another dog then, because Ladybird was already fucking old. Right?
Tess asked me we were talking about the other day. Well, actually, the girls. I was like, God, I want to get a dog again. Like, I want another dog. But if I can't have Waylon, like, I want another dog. And number 5 was just like, well, Dad, if you wanted another dog, what you gonna name it? Well, I said, if it's a boy, I want Bowser.
Yeah.
But if it's a girl, Ladybird.
And if you're in distress, then it's Ladybird. That boy ain't right.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that'd be awesome.
King of the Hill was a damn good show growing up,
Oh
man.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I just I, that's the thing. It's like we've never had to stop watching cartoons. You know that, man? Like
No.
we came in where cartoons were Saturday mornings, and then we started getting cartoons like after school, after we got home from school with
Hmm.
the Disney afternoon, and
And
then
for me, I was always late at night. You know, the Boomerang, Hanna-Barbera, and then Cartoon
the
Network.
Cartoon Network. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But like, so you've always had cartoons almost all the time, and
Hmm.
I remember when shit. I remember when the stations turned off. But yeah,
Like
bud. Well,
just dead air. Yeah.
dude, we get the like the national anthem, the
Uh-huh.
flag flying, and then
Yep, that's when it's time to start watching paid programming. You remember those channels, the paid programming channels?
scrambled porn.
That was channel 67 for us. I remember that. I remember that.
Oh, you're talking about like the paid ads, like the Ron Popeil.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, that's what I meant. Paid programming was like
yeah,
the late night, like 4 o'clock in the morning. You got some dude doing something with toilet paper because he bought that 1 hour block or something.
bro. I still want a dehydrator. I still want to make my own beef jerky and make my
Yeah,
own like fruit roll ups.
dude, we had one, and it was that same one that you saw on the infomercials and everything. It's got like the 4 or 5 different trays,
Mm-hmm.
and when we moved to Katy, my dad we went out and we were big avid hunters. He went out, we got some deer, and then we made venison jerky.
Oh,
And
I
I'll
love
tell you
deer
what,
jerky.
dude, the first time we made it, it was horrible.
I bet.
it was it was it was fucking disgusting because they don't really tell you how much you need to salt these.
Oh yeah.
Okay. uh and too much salt goes a real fucking long way when you're dehydrating shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably ruined like 3 or 4 batches before we got it right.
I believe it.
And even towards the end of those batches, we're sitting there like, oh yeah, it's good,
We got it
just
right this time.
yeah, maybe change this though next time. But yeah, we had one of those dehydrators, man. That's the only thing we ever even used it for. We
Yeah.
never used it for a single other thing. We made some jerky and that was it. And we probably used it maybe 3 or 4 times over the cover of like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
My parents had one too when we lived in Mississippi, and we did deer, and we did other like we did beef, and I think they did turkey at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so it was pretty regularly used for quite a few years, and then we just kind of just stopped using it. But I want one of my own now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
be
don't know.
something fun to
So
do with the kids.
we have a tiny ass kitchen
Yeah,
and we already have enough appliances as it is. Like we have an air fryer and that fucking thing is huge.
I love the air fryer.
Now my mom, bless her heart, when she was alive, would get us just random ass appliances.
Oh, you guys need this for your house.
She one year she got us like this George Foreman cooker. She got us an ice cream cooker, which we still haven't used. Um, she and one year she got us a uh, it was an air fryer,
Mm-hmm.
and we never used it. It just
Oh,
sat there, and then finally we pulled it out. We started using it, and it blew my fucking mind. I was like, holy shit, this thing is amazing.
it's like the best parts of your microwave and your oven.
Yeah,
And yeah, dude,
yeah,
yeah,
it's freaking amazing.
bro,
So
you
the
don't.
one the so the one my mom gave us, it actually had like different ways you can cook, and one of them it had these like spike deals that connected and went all the way, kind of did like a rotisserie. You can get like 2 Cornish hens and put them in there side by side, season them up, and cook them in it. Blew my
Yep.
mind.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, here's a Cornish hen for you, here's one for me.
All
We
right.
we had our own little hen. It was amazing. I loved it. It eventually broke, and it broke my heart. And we
Oh
have
man.
another one, but it's just like the basket fryer,
Mm,
which you can still cook some pretty good stuff in there. Like I'm weird. I know a lot of people. There are a lot of people that love juicy ass pork chops.
yeah.
I kind of like my pork chops thoroughly cooked,
Oh my god.
and so I'll take them, and then I'll sear them real quick, and then on the stovetop,
Yeah.
and then we'll put it in the air fryer. And
There you
then
go.
me and the missus, we season it and everything, and then we put it in the air fryer, and it cooks it perfect, man.
Yeah.
Cooks it
Yeah.
perfect.
Dude, I use mine so many times just for fries. Just for like, oh, do something else. I don't have to heat up the oven. I don't have to.
Well,
I don't have to like. I don't have to fry anything. Like,
mhm.
put the oil in the pot, and I'm just like,
And
yes, more
that's what
fries,
crystal. That's one of the
fries.
biggest things ours gets used for, because it doesn't matter where you go. If you go out and you get to go food, 99.9% of the time you get home, the fries are cold.
Oh yeah,
Just happens.
yeah.
So Crystal, I can eat them. I don't give a shit, But Crystal, she has to take them, toss them over there. We're sitting down, we're ready to eat. It got the show on and everything, and then she's like, "The fries are cold. I'll be right back." I'm like, "No, we're not ready. It's not like you haven't done this before. Like you didn't know the fries are going to be cold." But yeah, so she uses that thing. I think 90% of what the air fryer gets used for nowadays is
Reheating
reheating
fries.
fries.
That's
Yep.
fine, dude. That's fine, man.
Because fries, there's something molecular inside of them that when they get microwaved, they just like pissed off at the world, and they're just like, "Fuck you!
Yeah.
You can't microwave
No.
French fries."
No.
It's something happens inside, and they're done.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't microwave French fries, man.
Uh-uh. Why? No. I'm getting pissed off at oven French fries.
I like oven French fries. Well, okay, so I like oven French fries making my own fries. Take a potato, cut it up, season it, and everything. And I'll put it on a thin plate or a thin tray, stick it in the oven.
Before I started using my air fryer regularly for it, man,
Yeah,
I was like, these suck. They're squishy. They're
I
either going
kind
to
of
be
like them a little squishy.
undercooked, or they're either going to be undercooked, or they're going to be fucking burnt.
Yeah, I like them a little
Um,
squishy in the middle, and on the ends, I like them crispy.
Look at this devolving into food talk.
Yeah, I know, right?
Two fat guys on the internet.
Food.
Food,
What do we have for dinner tonight? We had Taco Bell, and it was gross.
bro. I almost. Oh no, I did have Taco Bell yesterday
Yeah,
or day before yesterday. Yeah, dude, I spent
we.
$15 at Taco Bell. It's like, when the hell is fit? When can the hell can I spend $15 on Taco Bell? I used to be able to go and feed myself for like five, and now
Do
it's
you remember?
15.
You remember when McDonald's used to have 50-cent cheeseburgers? And then on Mondays, I think they were a quarter or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Now
yeah.
this is back when I was like 16. I had my first job at Walmart pushing shopping carts. The Walmart on Fry Road,
Yeah.
and pushing shopping carts. And then me and my buddies, we'd push in all the shopping carts, and we go across the street to McDonald's, and then we would just load up on burgers. Hashtag this is why I'm fat.
Dude, they got
Well,
these.
okay.
Go
Here's the
ahead.
problem with food. There's the one problem. Okay,
Yeah.
cheeseburger,
Yeah.
$1.29. Salad, $6 to $8.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No, I know.
that's
Believe me,
why
I
I'm
know.
fat.
That's.
I'm a bargain shopper,
Oh
and
yeah, dude.
bargains aren't healthy. They're
No, but
healthy for
I'll.
your bank account, not your body.
Yeah. But I am and I'm not. I go. I have to have specific brands though. Like
Hmm.
I still won't go off brand on certain things. I don't go
Oh
off.
yeah, I
I don't
agree.
go off brand on my soda. I don't go off brand on my peanut butter, and I don't go off brand on my chips, unless they're HEBs.
Okay, okay. I
Can't.
mean, and
Otherwise,
there's certain ones I can do off brand. There's certain things I can't do off brand. Like I can drink Dr. B. I don't mind. Or the off brand sodas from HEB.
yeah,
I
no.
can drink those.
And honestly,
Now,
it's not even all their chips at HEB. It's just the Dorito knockoffs.
yeah, I can't do Dorito knockoffs. I can't do
The
Dorito, and I
HEB ones
can't.
are good.
I
They're
can't do it.
good.
I can't do it. I
I
won't.
can't put
I
them
won't
in the
do it.
middle. I can't put them in the middle of my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but they're good.
All right. Peanut butter jelly sandwich with Doritos in the middle. Are
Right?
you going Cool Ranch or cheese?
Yeah, cheese. Cheese. You gotta go cheese. Like,
I'm a Cool
what,
Ranch
what?
dude.
What am I, a savage? What are you, nuts?
I have you met
You're
me?
you're gross.
I'm a freak.
Ugh, gross.
I'm all about Cool Ranch. Now outside of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I would prefer regular cheese. Actually, I would prefer like the spicy ones. But
Not a spicy
yeah,
guy. I've never been a spicy guy. Although I had a
I
hankering for flaming hot Cheetos the other day. It was really weird.
Flaming Hot Cheetos are great, but are they Toms or something like that? The hot fries. Hot fries is where it's at for me. I
Oh
love
yeah.
hot fries.
See, I'll get the ranch or the cheese ones.
Ugh. Yeah, see, that's kind of gross for me. If I do it, if any chip I eat is going to be anything ranch related, it's going to be Corritos ranch or sour cream and onion because sour cream and onions kind of taste like ranch a little bit.
Mm. Sour cream and onion is like a meat sandwich chip for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know,
That
I
that
don't know
makes
why.
sense.
It's weird. It's weird too. Like all my exes too. Like, well, yeah, pretty much all of my exes I've had kids with. They they always looked at me weird when I started putting Doritos in my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then I would have the kids eating it that way too, and they were like, "It's so gross. Why are you doing that to our kids?" I'm like, I don't
Have you tried
know.
it?
It's pretty good.
Don't
I
knock
like
it till
it.
you try it.
Yeah, man.
You
Shit.
ever had a peanut butter marshmallow sandwich?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I had just found out like a couple years ago. There's a name for that. It's a fluffer nutter.
I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
you
So
gotta get. You're talking about like the Jiffy Puff and everything, right?
yeah,
Like
the marshmallow puff
yeah,
cream.
like
Yeah,
Stay Puff.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
peanut butter is called a fluffer nutter sandwich.
And it's even better if you toast the bread.
Never had no. I never got around to that. I was like, fuck, I don't want this in my face.
Slightly melting peanut butter and slightly melting Jiffy Puff smashed together, bruh. Mm.
Dude, I can't eat marshmallows
Clogged
anymore
arteries.
though. My mustache can't handle it. I
Well,
try to
that's
have
why
a.
you get the Jiffy Puff. You
I
know,
try.
because
Well, shit, man. I'm
you can
trying to make
control
them.
how much you're putting in there. Not like a giant
Shit,
fucking marshmallow. We're not asking you to eat s'mores here.
bro. S'mores are
And
my worst enemy.
I've got a lot of fur too. Yours just is like more encapsulated. See, I can't see them pretty man lips. You can see my lips all day long, especially because I just recently shaved.
Oh, that's been a mark of contention with all my exes too. I can't
Yeah,
see your lips. Oh, all right.
mhm. Might be
Okay.
a reason. Might be a reason for that.
I can't see
Yeah.
yours either.
Why did that make me think of Arby's?
Oh, loose beef sandwich. it's that one time, that 1 week in the month where you get the extra Arby sauce.
Oh gosh, shit. Mm, yeah. No.
There we go. There we go. Now you're getting Oz. Now you're getting OZ in like the pure, like crystallized version of it. Like I'm
Oh
I'm
man.
fucking terrible.
Oh,
But
we could be both pretty horrible.
yeah,
I tone it down a lot for the podcast because I want people to like me.
I have to start censoring my cursing, man. The kids are cursing
Yeah.
so much now, dude.
I try to censor myself on here, and that's about the only time.
Dude, number
I don't.
4 dropped an
Yeah.
F bomb right in front of me. She dropped an F bomb like she was cussing out her sister.
No shit.
And I was like, bro, I'm sitting right here. And and then she ran to her mom and she was just like, hey, like I'm cuss like dad cusses like this in front of us. And I'm just like, do better, kid.
Yeah, well, that's when you look at him and be like, I'm also over here smoking, but you still can't do that.
Right. Do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly.
I can't. It's you know what? Raising kids, this is not working like that. It doesn't work. At least not
I
with
would
this
know.
generation of
I
kids.
would know.
Dude, I brought my kids over here the other night. Like we
Yeah.
have limited amount of time on Wednesday
Hmm.
nights, and they come over here and they're like immediately on their fucking tablets. And nah, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, we got a pool. Y'all didn't bring out bathing suits? No, just be on the tablet. Yeah, yeah. That's how my kids looked at me. What, Dad? What?
What?
What? Yeah. Finally, I was just like, we was like, all right, I went swimming. I was like, I'm going swimming. Y'all can sit here and be stupid on your tablets. And finally, I was like,
Dude.
all right. So I came inside and we got a new game.
Hmm.
Tess got for me as a WWE Legends Royal Rumble card game.
Okay, how does that play?
It's kind of it's kind of fun once you figure out the rules. Like you each get a wrestler, and then like you have like a hand of 6 cards. That's like either like attacks or defenses or like
So
special moves and
it's like
boosters
a
and stuff like
deck
that.
building game?
Not really deck building. It's not
Hmm.
really deck building because you have your wrestler, and each wrestler has 6 points of attack or
Hmm.
6 hit points, and then whenever you attack the other wrestler and their hit points are gone, they're out of the rumble. Well, the player just grabs another wrestler, and you go
Okay.
through, and whoever eliminates the most people at the end of the game wins.
That's
So
awesome.
it's fun, and like since it's just 3 of us playing, we only played with 9 wrestlers, so it was like a small Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But we got through it once we figured it out. It's like okay, all right, and it was fun. It was fun. We had fun with that. I
Yeah.
want to break out Munchkin with these kids again and get bloody.
Oh, dude, Munchkin is so cool. I love Munchkin.
Mm-hmm. Dude, these kids are devious. Like,
Yeah.
oh god, yeah, they are ruthless,
Ooh. Yeah.
ruthless in Munchkin.
You
They
need to
will
get.
they will team up on you so fucking fast. Like, no, Dad, you're out. Like, all right, fuck you
That's so
then.
fucked up.
Oh yeah,
Hey, to circle back though, you mentioned y'all that pool.
right.
So I saw Tess put some pictures up the other day of that pool.
Uh huh.
Not gonna lie, I am jealous AF, dude. I would love to have a pool like that right now.
Oh
Like
yeah, dude, it's nice.
we have a community pool,
Oh, those are fun.
and they're fun until you get really good goggles and you look underwater and you realize how disgusting that pool is.
Oh yeah, oh, like,
The
community pools are gross, dude.
floaters, shit, just congealed things. Just oh, don't mind me, just congealing my way past you here. Yeah, bro, it ruined me. It ruined me. I can't go back. I haven't been back.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's absolutely disgusting. I'm like, I'm bathing in this basically.
right. Well, you just hope
Uh,
they amp up the chlorine usage.
well, dude, so that pool's open 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So when do they have time to clean it and do the chlorine shit and everything? They don't because
Well,
it's never
the
closed.
chlorine should be consistently in their thing. Okay, so I used to work in the pool industry.
Okay, well
There's
that
a
bitch
little
needs to
bit
be
of a
scrubbed down. Okay,
well, probably. But so somebody like the lifeguards are supposed to be doing that shit.
there's no lifeguard. I live in Dickinson, homie.
Shit.
So Dickinson isn't in the ghetto. Okay, so Dickinson is here. Over here is the ghetto, and over here is the rich neighborhood. We're like right there in the middle where the rich neighborhood meets the poor neighborhood. So we're not exactly poor, but we're not rich. We're like right on that
Um.
cusp. Yeah.
So you would be like Lanford if this was like the universe of Roseanne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
That checks out. That
Yeah,
checks out.
I
Yeah.
got you. A little white trashy, little
Yeah.
not. You know. Yeah. No, I get it.
Dude,
I get it.
I saw a video earlier today,
Yeah.
and it was this little kid, and this little kid was they were like, the title said something about he likes his jeans, and this little kid came in. He had a red and black plaid shirt with a brown vest and then jeans, and the kid was kind of chubby and had the same haircut. He looked like John Goodman from Roseanne. straight up, straight up. If John Goodman was like 3 foot tall or 2.5 foot tall or whatever, this kid was a spitting image of him.
That's awesome, man.
And it makes sense too. Like you never see children in blue jeans. Really. Like, I mean, like children, toddler, like, you never really see them in blue jeans. But this kid was rocking them, and he looked just like John Goodman.
You don't. You don't. You,
No, no, you don't.
you don't. Why aren't moms putting their kids in blue jeans?
I don't know. I'm not a mom. Last time
Bro,
I
do you
checked.
remember the first time you got your husky pair of jeans? Do you remember being in the store with your mom? Like, oh, sweetheart, we gotta get the husky ones.
I've always kind of been big, so eh.
I remember.
Plus, we always shopped at like Walmart.
Well, yeah, it was at Walmart.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
then until I
remember.
was old enough to pick up my own clothes, then it was all about Jinko, which everything with Jinko's husky, so it doesn't matter. I, in fact,
Dude, they kept putting.
upstairs, I still have a pair of my. Do you remember my black Jinko shorts that I used to always wear?
What was the stripe on the side?
There was no stripe. These was solid black.
No. Yes,
Well,
yes, I do. I do.
I still have them upstairs.
Oh God, bro,
My goal is to someday fit back in them.
I have outgirthed my Jicos. My Jicos are long gone, man. I never
Dude,
had the
I had
huge. I
the
never got
twin
the
cannons.
shorts. I never, yeah, I never got the shorts, and I never got the huge ass bells. I was like, I
Yeah,
always had a modest bell. I still wanted to see a little bit of my the toe of my shoe, so
yeah.
I never got the huge bells.
Nah, dude. I was plus you know me. I don't really wear pants. I never wear pants. I wear shorts 24/7. I will wear shorts every goddamn day of my life. I'm wearing shorts right now. Um,
I'm wearing long
unless
jeans.
for the exception, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. You've always worn jeans. In fact,
Yeah,
I don't even know if I've ever seen you in shorts.
very like it's really a rare occasion when I
The
actually
only
do wear
okay, so the
shorts.
only time I've ever seen you in shorts is when you were getting ready for bed. Is when I stayed the night, and you were getting ready for bed. You
That's
had
back.
like your night shorts and stuff.
Yeah, and that's back when
That's the only time.
I used to go to I used to go to bed dressed, dude. Like,
Ugh.
yeah, like in a t-shirt,
Uh
shorts,
huh.
and underwear.
So I mean, okay, now for what it's worth, I want to say I did that all the way up until like maybe high school. And then one day I slept naked and I was just like, oh my god, that feels amazing.
I can't sleep naked, dude. I can't do
Uh
it.
100%, dude. 100%. I will go camping and straight up, man, I sleep in the buff. 100%. You know why?
Mm.
In the event of a party, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll.
No, dude. Bro, it was so uncomfortable. Like, okay, so like I was in an apartment, had my own
Hmm.
room, wasn't living with anybody. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm by myself again. Like I don't have there's no kids gonna be running in here. Like I don't like nobody is gonna think I'm like propositioning sex. It's just me and sex with myself. So I'm gonna try to sleep naked. I'm gonna
All
try.
right. Yeah.
I'm gonna try. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Really? Can't do it?
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Can't do
Can't
it.
do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Got the fucking I got the sheet in my butt crack, like pinched between my butt crack. And then like I felt like my balls were like I don't know, like I didn't like it. I was like,
See, to me,
I
it's
can't do it.
just it's so freeing. I love
Yeah, I
it.
don't need to be free. I don't need to be free.
I
I
do.
don't,
I do.
I get you
Now
know if
I
I'm
will
probably
say,
one step away from being a never nude. Like I'm like for real. Like dude, okay,
I
like
love the reference.
I don't
Oh,
I don't even take my socks and shoes off until I'm about to go in the shower or go get
bro, I will pay you to wear a pair of cut off jean pants under your clothes. I just want to see you in a pair of cut off jeans, like Daisy Duke style.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Like I said, I'm one step away. But like, dude,
Yeah,
I like even right now I've got house shoes on, but I've got my socks on still for the day. Like I don't even go outside with no shoes on. Like I can't
really.
stand that shit.
So okay, so here's my thing. Here's my thing. For the exception of sleeping, I don't like to be naked. It's weird. I don't like it. In fact, It was once, I think it was probably like 4 or 5 months ago. I was the only person here, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk around the house nude, and I did it. I ran downstairs and I walked over and I touched the door and I was like, I did it, I did it, and I ran back upstairs. I ran back upstairs. I put my clothes on. I'm like, all right, check that off the list. We're good to go.
Bro. Well, okay.
But
Well,
outside of that, dude, I don't like to wear tennis shoes. I don't like to wear socks.
oh man.
I walk my dog around the neighborhood with my wife, and I don't put on socks or shoes. I don't like it. That's why
Oh, so gross.
whenever you see me, I'm like wearing Crocs or something like that because that's the closest I can be to being barefoot.
Can't do it, dude. Okay, so there is an exception. There's
Okay.
an exception to my never nudeness.
Okay.
So, like when I was recently
Sex.
single, okay, I was dating this one chick, and she was just like, "Hey, I'm go swimming." I'm like, "Well, it's middle of the night. Sure, why not?" Okay. So she took me to this like beach in the lake, and she's like, "Okay, let's go swimming." And I'm like, "Well, I don't have anything to swim in." She's like, "Yeah, neither do I." And I'm like, "Oh, we're doing that." So I discovered skinny dipping, and I like that.
Yeah.
And and one night we went out drinking with a couple of her friends, and she was like, "Hey, you want to go swimming?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go swimming." And she got out, and she was out in the water, and then like her friends were like, I don't know, I don't know. I was just like, whoop, drop trowel, just march my happy ass to the water. I had this confidence and air about me that was completely out of the like,
Oh
whoa,
my
who is this
god.
guy? Like, and I was like, let's go get in the water. It was fun.
Um. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that in my life. No, I don't
It's
think I've
fun,
ever skinny dipped. Ever.
bro. That I can
No.
do. I
Nope.
can't get in my
Nope.
own bed naked, but
Nope. Yeah. No, I've never skinny dipped. I mean, I'd have to call it chunky dunk anyways, but still, I've, I've never skinny dipped or chunky dunked.
I'm stealing that, dude. Oh my god, chunky dunking. Uh, man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
gotta get pulled, man.
Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing is my backyard isn't much bigger than the room I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like maybe we can like waft around in a kiddie pool back there, but that's about it.
Yeah. I'm
You know,
sorry.
just kick the water at each other. One of these days we're gonna get a house, we're gonna get a pool. Like one of the ones we don't need a big fancy pool or an underground pool or anything. Probably couldn't afford that anyways, but like one of those ones, yeah, like y'all have.
Yeah, I got that Walmart pool, man.
Yeah, and
18
that's all
foot
you need,
round.
man. That's all you need.
Kids had a blast in it. I could chill in it. Like
And that
we both.
water looks so crisp and clear and clean, and it looks so good. I wanted
Yeah.
to I wanted to go over there and go swimming
We
with y'all.
we had to add a sprayer to cool off the water. So
Yeah.
like now the water's like nice and cool on a hot day. You know, just getting
Hmm.
into tepid pool water. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's nice.
Hell yeah,
Man.
man.
But the fucking stairs, we gotta get some better steps because we got the ladder, the
Uh huh.
cheap ass ladder that came with the pool.
Yeah.
Dude, I am too fucking. It says like 600 pounds, but it's taking my 300 pounds of going. Oh fuck,
Ladder looks like it's doing squats now.
bro, it's scary. Like I get to the top rung, like to swing my leg over to get onto the other top rung, and
Yeah.
it's just ladder's just
That ladder's just holding on for dear life.
bro. I'm just, oh, I can't, and I can't like I get like I can't I get ear infections, so I can't go in the water. I can't go underwater without
Really?
like earplugs. Yeah,
Uh huh.
so like I like could I just like plug my ears and jump in, and
Hmm.
just kind of like, like free willy over the side. I don't know.
They make like wax earplugs.
I know. I'm just cheap. Rather buy an action
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
So
gonna show you
yeah,
what I got. Hold
so yeah, you totally
on.
got me. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to the people.
Hold
So he totally got me into Marvel Legends. I dropped something and I don't know where it went. It disappeared. The ground ate it. So he totally got me into Marvel Legends. He's been collecting Marvel Legends for a while now, and I've been collecting toys as well almost my entire life. Now that we're in a smaller place, I don't have really a place to put them. So I've got boxes of toys and shit that are in storage unit. So he keeps telling me and keeps showing me all these Marvel Legends. And finally, I told him I'm going to start getting Marvel Legends. But I'm not just going to do any Marvel Legends. I want to have a theme. And I'm only going to buy from the one theme. Otherwise, I'm just going to have a plethora of them just like him and have no place to put them.
Yeah,
So this is the first one I bought. It's Hollow's Eve. And then I've
it's a
also
new
got,
character too, man. She's
and
like brand damn
oh,
new.
she is? See, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I got Hollow's Eve, and I've got Null, and then I've got the I would call Null touched Venom, uh, that are going to be coming. I've also got
Oh, I'm so jealous of that
Ben
one.
Riley. I've also got Ben Riley's Spider Man,
Right. Speaking of Ben
and the reason
Riley,
and the reason I say Null touched Venom because he didn't have the ability to do have the wings until after he came in contact with Null.
yep, yep, and the Venom dragons, or what are they called? The symbiote dragons. That
The
whole
symbiote dragons.
that whole spiel.
Yeah.
So I have been eyeing this guy for years, and I don't know why, but I had to get Scarlet
Scarlet
Spider-Man.
Spider. Ben Riley.
I had to get the best clone,
Yeah.
and somebody was selling them in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, and he was
Mm-hmm.
like stupid cheap. And so
I
it is the older one too. It's not the
yeah.
new one now that's got the exposed belly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so this was the one that actually had that came with the Rhino build a figure piece. So
Okay.
this one's a bit older,
Uh-huh.
but all this, yeah, he was just up on the shelf, and there was no play. He's no Toy Story wiggle,
Yeah.
and I'm a loosey guy anyway, so I don't mind buying loose.
Yeah. I don't mind it as long as the toy looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna open it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If the price is right and the toy is in good condition and it has all the pieces, I'll buy it used.
Yeah, you can do that. There's plenty.
Now if it doesn't have all the pieces, and by all the pieces I mean the one build a piece, if it's a piece that I don't plan to get to build anyways, I
Right.
don't care because at this point there's a couple of build a figures that I'm just gonna just probably buy on eBay.
Yeah,
So like
you
I
can.
really you have no idea how fucking bad I want the lizard. That the build a figure lizard looks absolutely amazing.
Build a figure lizard.
Lizard man.
I'm trying to remember the build a figure one. I have the just a straight up one that came on the retro card. I
Yeah,
don't
no, the
remember.
retro card is amazing, and he looks actually just the way it looked like when it came out with the lab coat and everything. But the build a figure, he's a little bit darker skin. He's way bigger, claws more defined, teeth more defined, and he the retro one looks more like the cartoon, whereas
Yeah,
this one looks more like Spawn.
I'm gonna have to look at that one again. Mm.
Yeah,
Dude, I traded. I
and I
traded.
just go ahead.
No, I say when I first started collecting Marvel Legends,
Hmm.
my very first one was Ghost Rider. I found him in
Yeah.
Walgreens, and he had the Rhino build a figure leg
Hmm.
with him, and like I was on these. I just started getting onto the Facebook groups, and everybody's like, "Oh man, I need a Rhino. I need to finish Rhino. I need to finish Rhino. Anybody can like help me finish Rhino? Help me finish Rhino." And I'm like, "Well, what part do you need?" And they're like, "We need the leg from Ghost Rider. Nobody can find Ghost Rider." And I'm like,
I got one.
"Well." And I started looking around like the available build a figure stuff, and
Hmm.
I found a guy who was trading me two. He wanted to trade for the Rhino leg, and he wound up giving me like 2/3 of the Warlock build a figure.
Oh, that's badass.
Right, so I'm like, well,
That's badass.
shit. Well, now I gotta start building Warlock, And then I was like,
Man,
well, I got Warlock. I might as well get X-Men.
I just saw one. I think it was a Wolverine that had the head.
Uh,
Or God damn it,
Wolverine's
who had the
usually.
head?
I can't remember who had the head. I don't know because I didn't collect the series. I just
I don't
got
know.
the Build-A-Figure
I
parts.
was at the shop that told you about the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw. I don't remember who the figure was, but I saw the Build-A-Figure. It had Warlock's head.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I got the head, the body, and an arm. And I was like, well, I just need legs and the other arm. And I was like, so I started searching on eBay and finding stuff and trading. Man, it's got them finished in no time. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, I guess, well, fuck Funko Pops.
Yeah, I've got my Funko Pop collection up there.
Bro, I haven't seen my Funko Pop collection displayed in over 2 years now. That's
Well, I
been
mean,
sitting in
I've
boxes.
got so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 and I'm missing one. The only Funko Pop that I have any sort of collection over at all is the D&D Funko Pops.
Right.
That's it.
Oh,
So
I went ridiculous on them.
and I tend to go ridiculous on my collections too. So that's why, like with the Marvel Legends, I'm just going with the Spider-Man theme.
Good, and don't go like, well, like he's kind of street level, so like Daredevil kind of fits in there because that's what I did. Like this Daredevil one looks pretty cool. He's got a beard. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
I'm not a big
look,
Daredevil
there's
fan
an
anyways.
Elektra desk. I'm like, I'm not either.
Yeah.
He's just a cool looking figure. Like,
Well, so Elektra
but
and him and Spider-Man did actually have a couple bouts, so that could actually make sense.
oh yeah, no, believe me, I had to reason that in my head too. I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, it works, it fits. And, like I can put them on that shelf. I don't have to put them on the low shelf with the Avengers and the Fantastic Four. And like, I don't know why. Like, I don't even read Fantastic Four. Why the hell did I buy the Fantastic Four?
See, that's my problem. I would end up just getting them, just to either get them or for the Build-A-Figures. But I don't need all that. Like I told you, I wanted that black heart, and I still really want that black heart so bad. But I'm not gonna buy all those just so I can get the one.
See,
Yeah, and that's how they get you.
I have a Ghost Rider section. I love Ghost Rider,
Hmm.
and Ghost Rider, that's perfect. Like all that stuff is perfect with Ghost Rider. And they can be like, oh yeah, the Midnight Suns,
Hmm.
and have that whole dark theme. Oh my
So now my question is this though, because I do want to do a diorama.
god. Oh, extreme
I want it.
sets.
I want to do a diorama. However, I already ordered the Ben Reilly Spider-Man.
Okay.
So part of my brain is telling me, well, now you can't have Chasm and now you can't have Scarlet Spider because that's all the same person, Ben Reilly.
Well, okay.
So
Well, here we go.
you,
Here we go. Ben Riley is a clone. Like, who knows how many times he's been cloned or his clones of clones. We go
I
through the
mean,
whole clone saga.
technically you
I
can
mean,
do that, but
no, see,
but
I,
but you'll never see Ben Reilly Spider-Man, Chasm, and Scarlet Spider in the same room.
no. Well, you'll see the Kane's Scarlet Spider,
Yeah, that's
which
different.
I just was like, oh yeah, I need him. Oh, but
Yeah.
why? I don't like Spider-Man. I don't read Spider-Man. The closest
See, and
I
I
read
love
to
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
I love Spider-Man.
the closest
The Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man with episode number 1, with versus Tarantula, I think it was, and I still have that one brand new.
dude,
Ugh.
the first Spider-Man Legend I found
Mm-hmm.
him on clearance at Walgreens, and
Mm-hmm.
it was the years ago retro with the pizza. They call him the Pizza Spider-Man.
Pizza Spider-Man. Yeah.
So that's like like couple $100 Spider-Man if it's still in the
Mm-hmm.
box. I was just like,
Yeah.
Spider-Man pizza, yay!
Yeah, and it's ridiculous how expensive some of these are. That Hobgoblin that I showed you was $139.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a badass Hobgoblin. That's not $139 badass, but that's still a badass Hobgoblin.
Let me show you. I'm gonna show you a picture of the Hobgoblin I have from my collection, and he's
Uh-huh.
from an older series. He's kind of pre-Legends, but he fits.
Yeah.
Like he fits the scale. He's from
Hmm.
like this weird Spider-Man series. before the whole Legends thing. I found him
Yeah.
at this secondhand toy store in Missouri,
Yeah.
and oh boy, dude, that. Whew. Okay, so I have a vlog on my YouTube of this place. It was that place that was like super packed in place. You
Hmm.
remember?
Yeah, I think I think that's the one with the didn't it have like the large Green Lantern?
It did. It did. That was the
Yeah.
one you was like, why
Yeah.
did you buy that?
Yeah.
Okay, I love Green Lantern. All right, and yes, I should buy anything Green Lantern because there's so fucking little bit of it. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't need a big ass Green Lantern. But anyway, yeah, I got it there. But that place it stunk. So I had to take this Hobgoblin, put him in a Ziploc bag with a dryer sheet, and like
Yeah.
put him up for a little while before I even put him out on the shelf.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Damn it, that's bad.
but he's like gnarly looking, dude. That was like wicked cape.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the only thing he doesn't have a glider or anything like that. But I was like, that's fine.
Yep.
But I I get into these phases with buying these figures, and now like I'm still like following up on Marvel Legends. Like I just got him,
Hmm.
but now I'm like I've been like getting into wrestling figures again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got one that just came in the mail today. Was this AEW wrestler named the Butcher, and he's just badass looking. Like he's not very good. Like in the ring. Well, he's very good in the
Hmm.
ring, but he just doesn't win very often. He's not that popular. But he was just so
Yeah.
badass looking of a figure. And I'm like, I gotta get this guy. He's just like this older, like more rounder dude with like a weird mustache and like covered in tattoos. I'm like, all right, like this is cool looking. But the AEW figures, man, they are not like they don't give a damn. And they put all the tattoos on these wrestlers, man. And they're super posable. And even, and like, it's weird. Like, you can, like, disassemble the figures pretty easily. Like, if you want to, like, make some kind of, like, kit bash.
Hmm.
But the joints stay tight. No matter, like, they're really good figures. And they're made by Jazzwares.
Hmm.
Fantastic figures. And if you like wrestling figures, they got some really cool guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But but like I said, I'm going back into wrestling for some reason. Like I don't,
It
it's
is what it
coming.
is.
It's going in waves, man.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna have to call it for the night. I think
Well,
that's gonna be that we're looking at our time already.
that was fun. We talked about being naked and food and
Chunky Duncan.
toys. Chunky Duncan, I love it for real. I love it. So, thank you so much for Chunky Duncan with us tonight.
Yep.
Please let us know if you just liked us chatting. If you wanted to chat along with us, let's build up an audience and we could open up a chat
Hmm.
room and we can do these live with you guys.
I wouldn't mind bringing somebody onto the show at some point.
It'd be fun, dude. I'm
Yeah.
game. I'm
Yeah.
game. Maybe there's a particular celebrity we could probably get on.
Eventually.
but
Maybe after he's done touring. I don't
I
know. I don't know if he might join us though. We need to get these numbers up though.
yes. Hey, let's get 1,000 subscribers, and then we can bring on a special celebrity guest. And I'll use the
Do you
word
know how many
celebrity
subscribers we're
loosely.
at?
4.
33.
Yeah. All right.
We're at 33, so we're really close to 1,000.
Yeah. You're damn right, man. Why not? Well,
Oh
look.
man.
And how can you subscribe? You can follow us on our social medias.
Yep.
OATFTG, pretty much everywhere. Check out our link tree.
Hmm.
It's all linked there. It should be linked down below or wherever you get on social medias. Or look up OZ and the Free Talk Geek. You'll find us. We're there.
Yep. Facebook.
Sporadic. Facebook, join our Facebook group, like, subscribe,
I think
comment.
yeah, we're definitely the most active. What I would say would be on Facebook.
Yeah, we're more active on Facebook. I don't know how to TikTok like the kids, but I'm trying.
I don't know
Trying real
either. My
hard.
my nephew apparently is really amazing, and he's going to teach me. So uh, here's to hoping you can teach an old fart new tricks.
Well, let's go.
All
Thank
right,
you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you for talking geek with us. I'm OZ.
and I'm the freak.
Be
and
excellent to each other.
we we didn't really talk all that much geek until the end.